come on, Pearl. There's so much you've missed in the last 30 years. In fact, allow me to fill you in. The 60s brought the hippie breed, and decades later things have changed indeed. We lost the values, but we kept the weed. You've got a lot to see. The Reagan years have laid the frame for movie stars to play the White House game. We're not too far from voting Feldman hame. You've got a lot to see. The town of Vegas has got a different face, 'cause it's a family place with lots to do. Where in the 50s, a man could mingle with scores of all the seediest whores. Well, now his children can too. You heard it from the canine's mouth. The country's changed, that is, except the South, and you'll agree. No one really knows, my dear lady friend, just quite how it all will end. So hurry, 'cause you've got a lot to see. The baldness gene was cause for dread, but that's a fear that you can put to bed. They'll shave your ass and glue it on your head. You've got a lot to see. The PC age has moved the bar. A word like redneck is a step too far. The proper term is country music star. You've got a lot to see. Our flashy cell phones make people mumble gee whiz. Look how important he is, his life must rule. You'll get a tumor, but on your surgery day, the doc will see it and say, wow, you must really be cool. There's lots of things you may have missed.
Like Pee-wee and his famous wrist.
Or Sandy Duncan's creepy phony eye.
That awesome Thundercats cartoon.
Neil Armstrong landing on the moon.
Neil Armstrong? Wait, was he the trumpet guy?
So let's go see the USA. They'll treat you right unless you're black or gay or Cherokee. But you can forgive the world and its flaws and follow me there, because you've still got a hell of a lot to see. You've got a lot to see.
Brian, I've missed so much. I wouldn't be standing here right now if it wasn't for you.
Let these guys explain.
A vasectomy's a medical procedure, one that makes you half a man. You're half a man. Remember when you twisted up your garden hose? Well, essentially that is the plan. That is the plan.
Well, I'm starting to get the picture, but how's it done?
You make a small incision in the scrotal skin. Isolate the vas and then you hold it in position with a towel clamp. Then you snip the fibrous tissue. Hey, then you'll never have to wear a condom when you do it with your wife or anyone else you do it with. We promise not to tell, like that new hot chick at work. You know, the one who always has high beams under a ribbed white cotton t-shirt, but then stares daggers at you for checking her out. And it's like, why do you wear that if you don't want attention? But you know you shouldn't think that way because of the sexual harassment meeting you all had to go to. Seriously? How lame was that? And you couldn't help but notice that the female lawyer running the seminar had a huge rack. Like ridiculously huge for someone who has to talk about that kind of stuff. Well, I guess that's the definition of the word irony. Goodbye. Say goodbye to manhood. Say goodbye to babies. Say goodbye to kids like Meg.
Vacuum out your sack.
Oh, Stewie and Brian, you're just in time for pie.
Did somebody say pie? It's a wonderful day for pie. You can ask all the birds in the sky.
and they'll tell you real sweet with a musical tweet.
It's a wonderful day for pie.
For pie.
For pie.
For pie.
For pie.
This is wonderful, Brian. Oh, let's live in this universe.
Gosh, it's pretty intoxicating, isn't it?
I want to hear more music about pie.
It's a wonderful day for pie.
And it smells a lot better than I.
Everyone in the house.
And this Adam West mouse.
The bees making honey.
This Tom Tucker bunny.
We all sing with glee, 'cause we all agree it's a wonderful, wonderful day for pie.
So let's dance. Oh, he doesn't smell like Irish Spring, and he never taught me anything. But still, I slap my chest and sing of my drunken Irish dad. Oh, his face looks like a railroad map, and he never shuts his freaking trap. But all the ladies catch the clap from your drunken Irish dad. Ask a Hennessy, Tennessee, Morrison, Shaughnessy, Reardon, and Rooney, they'll tell you the same. McNulty, Mulrooney, and Cotter, and Clooney all feel the same mixture of pride and of shame. Finnegan, Hannigan, Kelly, and Flanagan look to the ground when their dad passes by. Cafferty, Rafferty, Joyce, and O'Lafferty fight for his honor and then start to cry. Oh, we Irish lads are all infirm and our moods infect us like a germ, 'cause we're all the spawn of a pickled sperm. And we don't tan well either, from a drunken Irish dad. Let me tell you about it, stud. You'll get chills all through your body, and you'll lose all control of your bladder and your sphincter. That's your butthole. 'Cause if you use Toad, then I'm telling you, you can kiss your life goodbye. Yeah, when you use Toad, it'll mess you up. It'll make your mama cry. That's no lie. You'll choke on your tongue and die. Gotta give it up.
Give up the Toad now.
It's no joke, buddy. Give it up. Or you'll croak, buddy. Give it up. And don't smoke, or you'll see it hurts to pee. There'll be blood gushing from ya every time that you cough. And forget getting lucky, it falls off. Yeah, you better wise up, 'cause I'm telling you, Toad is what Lando forbids. Gotta give it all up, or you're gonna see your whole life will hit the skids, and your kids will be born without eyelids. Gotta give it up. Give it up.
Give up the Toad now.
Give it up. I'm no fool. Lando's cool. Yeah! Tinder makes you gross. There was a time when you'd be more selective, when you were horny and feeling erective. Now one swipe and there's thousands to bone, all from a sex app you use on your phone.
That's the Tinder.
A lot of sad, lonely gals who want babies, 300-pounders infested with scabies, leather gimps who do nothing but moan. These are the weirdos you'll find on your phone.
You know, a surprising number of them live near the airport.
Gonorrhea, HPV, you will catch a dose of blisters and itching and genital warts, 'cause Tinder makes you so gross. And for kids, it's kinda tragic. Sex for them has lost its magic, banging every Tom and Dick and Jack and Jill and Joan. And this also might surprise you. All your married friends despise you, 'cause we're not allowed to have an orgy through our phone. You're perverted, barely human.
you're not even close. A filthy degenerate seeking a thrill. Your spirits and genitals run through the mill with plenty of holes and prescriptions to fill. 'Cause Tinder makes you so gross.
To quote a famous troublemaker, I have a dream. I dream of Republican Town, where men to the right of the aisle don't back down. The streets are aglow with the smell of apple pies, and babies come out of the womb in coats and ties. Nice place, huh, Rush?
It's a paradise, Brian. Trees grow from Republican sod, and everyone prays to a proper right-wing God.
Republican Catholics?
Yes, indeed, there are.
Republican Muslims?
Well, let's not go too far.
No Muslims?
There are too many tall buildings.
They've outlawed all abortions, late or early. It's a sin we can't abide.
What if you find a fetus left abandoned?
We just take it and we jam it back inside.
Oh, yes, 'cause I dream of Republican Town, the place where the happiest smile is Cheney's frown. I'll bet you $1 you won't find a damn thing wrong, 'cause when you come down to it, this is where we all belong.
Who else lives here?
Oh, big names, Lois. We're watching Republican stars.
Like sweet Mickey Rourke and his gorgeous right-wing scars.
Chuck Norris is one.
And he's got a right-wing beard.
John Voight is another.
He's just right-wing weird.
His daughter's pretty hot, though.
At one time, Brian, at one time.
But how about global warming?
It's a snow job by Obama and his crew.
But aren't all his findings backed by science?
Careful, Lois. Now you're sounding like a Jew.
Oi. We dream of Republican Town, where Clinton is viewed as a crazy commie clown.
A place where America's growing free and strong.
'Cause when you come down to it, this is where we all belong. I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Devaney, so I'll let these guys do it.
You have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
You got the AIDS.
You may have caught it when you stuck that filthy needle in here.
Or maybe all that unprotected sex put you here.
It isn't clear, but what we're certain of is you have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
Be sure that you see that this is not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. Not HIV, but really full-blown AIDS.
I'm sorry, I wish it was something less serious.
But it's AIDS. You've got the AIDS.
Hey, what do you say we sing a driving song? Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Let's get you looking sharp. You've got to look your best tonight, you tubby little parasite, 'cause there's a lovely lady and she's waiting for you. And though her pretty face may seem a special person's wettest dream, before you get to see it, there are things you must do. We'll try a tie and boutonniere of yellow or a rose that shows that you're a classy fellow with the posh panache of Jefferson at Monticello, busting out a mile with style. I know you just can't wait to stare at all that luscious orange hair, but boy, before you touch a single curl, you must impress that ultra-booming, all-consuming, poorly grooming, Down syndrome girl. On any normal day you reek as if you're on a farting streak, your fingers up your nose and you are dripping with drool. But if you want a lady's love, you're better off by smelling of a gentleman's cologne instead of sneakers and stool. A squirt, a spurt of something just for Ellen, and you'll see that she will find you so compelling, and she does, because the only smell that she'll be smelling won't be coming from your bum. You wanna take that little whore and spin her on the dancing floor, but boy, before you do a single twirl, you must impress that effervescing, self-possessing, no BSing Down syndrome girl. Her eyes are emerald portals to a secret land of love, and her smile is like the sweetest summer flower. Her kiss is so inviting, and her hugs are so delighting. And what makes them really nice is that they've got a little spice, because they're tighter than a vice and they go on for an hour. Between the two of us, we'll get you on that shorty bus, and then you're gonna take it for a whirl. Now go impress that super thrilling, wish fulfilling you who's spilling, ultra swinging, boner bringing, gaily singing, ding-a-linging, stupefying, fortifying, as of Monday, shoelace tying, stimulating, titillating, kitty cat impersonating, mega rocking, pillow talking, just a little crooked walking, coyly pouting, poopy sprouting, for some reason always shouting, fascinating, captivating, happiness and joy creating. Down syndrome girl!
Well, there once were two cowboys all alone out on the trail, and they discovered they could sleep with another male. Now they're having butt sex. Cowboy butt sex. Sodomy. Come on, everybody. Sodomy. Sodomy. Sodomy.
I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. I got no mom or dad. Prom night dumpster baby. My story isn't long, but boy, it's awfully sad. And though I came from a hole, I'm singing right from the soul.
He's singing right from the soul.
My fanny needs a blanket and somebody to spank it. I miss my mom,
but she's at the prom.
So I'm a prom night dumpster baby. Prom night dumpster baby. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And I'm taking a stroll.
He's taking a stroll.
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 I'm taking a stroll.
Watch. Now everybody gather round and listen if you would. When I tell you every person needs a way of feeling good. Every kitty needs a ball of string and every dog a stick. But all you need is a bag of weed to really get a kick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A bag of weed, a bag of weed. Oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. It's the only help that you'll ever need because everything is better with a bag of weed.
There you go, you're all getting it now.
When Texas people want to feel good,
They go assault a queer.
when stupid people need a thrill,
They rent the Rocketeer.
when Michael Jackson needs a rush,
He humps a guy like me.
but all we need is a bag of weed to keep us worry-free. 1, 2, 3, oh! A bag of weed, a bag of weed. Oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. No, you don't need nothing, you don't need speed, because everything is better with a bag of weed.
Have a go, Brian. As Mr. H.L. Mencken said, the common man's a fool. And just like Helen Keller said, "Poof doogie people cool." But try and use your heads and don't buy into all the fear.
Cause all we need is a bag of weed to make us wanna cheer. And 1, 2, a bag of weed, a bag of weed. Oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. You can try and fight, but we're all agreed because everything is better with a bag of weed. Because everything is better with a bag of weed. Oh, everything is better with a bag of weed.
This calls for a victory tune. Now, a woman who'll kiss on a very first date is usually a hussy, and a woman who'll kiss on a second time out is anything but fussy. But a woman who'll wait till a third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground, she's the girl he's glad he's found. She's his Shipoopi, 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 Shipoopi.
The girl who's hard to get.
Shipoopi, Shipoopi, Shipoopi.
But you can win her yet.
Walk her once just to raise the curtain. Walk around twice and you make for certain. Once more in a flower garden, she will never get sore if you beg her pardon. Squeeze her once when she isn't looking. Get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper up, and she will never get sore on the way to supper. Now, little old Sal's an old gal, as anyone could see. Look at her now, she's a go-gal who only goes for me. Squeeze her once when she isn't looking. Get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper up, and she will never get sore on the way to supper. Shipoopi, Shipoopi, Shipoopi.
The girl who's hard to get.
Shipoopi, Shipoopi, Shipoopi.
But you can win her yet.
All right. I made a touchdown. We are gathered here again tonight, fellow AA members, to talk about the greatest temptation the devil ever created. Alcohol. Mr. Booze. Mr. Booze. Mr. Booze. Mr. B-double-O-Z-E. That sure spells booze. You will wind up wearing tattered shoes if you mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with B-double-O-Z-E. If you've been so stiff they thought you died, you'll feel better once you've testified. Testify.
Oh, yeah.
Testify.
I want to testify. I want to testify.
Well, then cleanse yourself, my son. Cleanse yourself.
One time, I took a library book out, and I fell asleep reading it, and I left it under the bed. I forgot about it for 3.5 years. I was gonna take it back on Amnesty Day, but on Amnesty Day, I had a sip of rosé wine, and I never made it out of the house.
Who's to blame?
Who's to blame?
What's his name?
We know his name. His name is Mr. Booze. Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z. He don't ever choose. Any game you play with him, you lose. So don't mess with Mr. Booze.
If your head feels like it's 2 miles wide,
2 miles wide,
you'll feel better once you've testified.
Testify.
Oh, yeah.
Testify.
I want to testify. I want to testify.
Well, come forward, dear brother, and testify.
I used to be a soda pop guy. Then I switched to the bottle. Now I don't leave my couch, and I've seen every movie ever. You name a movie, I've seen it.
Meet Dave.
Seen it.
The Iger Sanction.
Seen it.
Donovan's Reef.
Seen it.
License to Drive.
Definitely seen it.
That's a shame.
What a shame.
Who's to blame
For
for
Corey Haim, his name is Mr. Booze. Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z-E. You must refuse. You'll make the obituary news if you mess with Mr. Booze. If you've been so stiff they thought you died, you'll feel better once you testify. Testify. Testify.
This man wants to testify.
Very well, my brother, let us lead him on the path of righteousness.
This poor gentleman used to speak in long, eloquent sentences, but after years of drinking, he can only speak in short, choppy utterances. Why, at one time, if you asked him who his favorite musicians were, he'd say Leonard Bernstein, Johann Sebastian Bach, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. But thanks to that old devil hooch, it's all changed. Who's your favorite musician, Ollie?
Cher!
He doesn't even like Cher.
Now, alcohol makes a big man small and can lead to a life of crime.
Yeah!
Demon rum makes a gin a bum, and you cash in before your time.
Yeah!
Bootleg gin puts you in a spin till you don't even know your name.
Yeah!
You're a basket case flat on your face, and there's only one guy to blame.
Mr. B-double-O-Z.
Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z. He don't ever choose. You will wind up wearing tattered shoes if you mess with Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze.
Oh, Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze.
Oh, Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with B-double-O-Z-E, 'cause that spells booze, and you're gonna lose with Mr. Booze.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mess around with Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze.
That's what it said now.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze.
Oh, Mr. Booze.
Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Ah, oh, Mr. Booze. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a horror show up here. How could you let this happen?
Me? I didn't do this. Christmas did.
Each bell would peal with a silvery zeal as the holiday feeling was filling us. But now instead all we're feeling is dread because Christmas time is killing us.
Each Christmas list gets us more and more pissed till the thought of existence is chilling us.
I'll tell you what, shove your list up your butt because Christmas time is killing us.
But can't you see that what you do is a dream come true? Can't you see that every smile makes it all worthwhile?
No, screw you, it's all but through. There's too much to do. All those dreams are nightmares and blank icy stares. Each little elf used to fill up a shelf, making playthings and selflessly thrilling us. Now they're on crack and it feels like Iraq, because Christmas time is killing us.
Each model train only heightens the pain of the workload that's straining and drilling us.
Fingers all bleed and look, that guy just peed, because Christmas time is killing us.
But can't you see our point of view? We rely on you. Can't you see that Christmas cheer gets us through the year?
My whole crew is black and blue. Can't you take a clue? You may think I look great, but I'm 28. Each jingle bell is a requiem knell, and while you think it's swell, we are toiling in hell. Take a look, you can tell, as a man I'm a shell. Because Christmas time is killing us. Killing us! Christmas time is killing us.
Quagmire.
Quagmire.
Your new romance has you lost in an Asian trance, so we're breaking the spell with a K-pop dance in our booty pants. Everything in this land is complete nonsense. Even worse, Kim Jong-un lives across that fence. Come home where you belong. Quahog is your home. Who wants to live in Korea? Their name sounds like gonorrhea. So Quagmire, please tell them see ya. Come on, come on, come on home. Quahog is your home, boy. Whiskey steaks and giant bongs, Ricky Lake and Howie Long, giant boobies firm and strong. Not here, only in the USA. Hey, come on home today. Confusing dance break. Random names of snacks now. Candy, Quahog, marshmallow. Candy, Quahog, marshmallow. You only belong in Quahog. Come home. You really love pussy, they eat dog. So buddy, please run, don't jog. And come on, come on, come on home. Quahog is your home, boy.
Oh, yeah, I know all about the FCC. They will clean up all your talking in a manner such as this.
They will make you take a tinkle when you want to take a piss.
And they'll make you call fellatio a trouser-friendly kiss.
Here's the plain situation. There's no negotiation with the fellas at the freaking FCC.
They're as stuffy as the stuffiest of special interest groups.
Make a joke about your bowels and they order in the troops.
Any baby with a brain could tell them everybody poops.
Take a tip, take a lesson. You'll never win by messing with the fellas at the freaking FCC.
And if you find yourself with some young sexy thing, you're gonna have to do her with your ding-a-ling. 'Cause you can't say penis, so they sent this little warning. They're prepared to do their worst.
And they stuck it in your mailbox, hoping you could be coerced.
I can think of quite another place they should have stuck it first.
They may just be neurotic or possibly psychotic. They're the
Mr. Griffin, that was terrific.